All right. Hey everybody, it's Kayvon, founder of Balls of Steel. Hope you're having a great Black Friday and getting some sweet deals from Balls of Steel. And yeah, I'm just going to have a little bit of a workout with the new, just, here we go, suggested. Hang on a second. I don't think anyone's here. Oh, we got some people here. Can you hear me okay? It's it's Kayvon, founder of All Steel. I'm just gonna have a little workout on the Bells of Steel, our new Colossus, which is a combination of our Kraken and Smith attachment on our Hydra or Manticore rack. So I'm just gonna do some sets and work out, and then hopefully you guys will have some questions for me, and I can answer them. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go at it. Uh, but yeah, all other explainers on here too. Got the Arch Nemesis bar, which is on Black Friday sale, and the wait, that was the only thing. Oh, so we got the Arch Nemesis bar that's on Black Friday sale, and then we got the fat grip cable attachment. Well, I'll just do the workout and show you what I got, and yeah, leave some comments with questions. It's going for a good pump today, and I'll do a giant set. So sometimes with these 49-inch racks, you catch a bit on the Arch Nemesis bar, so you gotta bench carefully, like I just did. I'm gonna do a seated rope, show off the 1-to-1 ratio. When I stack, you know what? It's hard getting heavy workouts in. I'm gonna try and stack this thing out. Let's get up to let's do 200. Let's try 200. See if I can stack it with the fat grip. Gotta show off for all three of you watching. And then this bench right here, forgot to mention, is like a prototype of a adjustable drop-in bench we got coming. All right. And then I'll show off the single handles here with the 2-to-1 ratio. Whew. Pooped. I need a large shawarma. All right, let's see what you got. Okay. Live chat. All messages are visible. Hey, big dog. Hey, big dog yourself, Cart. What's going on today? Hey, Joey. Renata, good. Thank you, Renata. Yeah, it is pretty sweet. It is. What else we got? Pre-ordered the Kraken yesterday. Thank you very much. Good to hear. All of a sudden you're going to love it. Did you get the single or the dual side? Let me know. Are you making a conversion kit to go from plate loaded to weight stack on the cable tower? No, I don't. I'll show you why. Well, I might be able to do it, but you just wouldn't be saving too much pieces there. So it's a different orientation. So the actual structure is different as well. So you can see the stack, and then you see the plate loaded. So yeah, you would need. I guess the only thing you would save would be like one of the sliders in the feet, and that's about it. So that's kind of why we haven't done it like we do with our lat pull down and there's a functional trainer. I think so. Yeah, that's kind of like the limitation is the orientation. Unfortunately, but I was looking at it. Okay. This bench is a new bench. So it is a drop-in adjustable flat or inclined bench. So you can mount this into a 4-post bench press, or you can mount it onto the back of a cross member on your rack. It's not out yet. And then you can take the seat off, and then it becomes like a full true flat bench. And then you can roll. And then we've got the flat version kind of it, where you can mount into a 4-post, or you can take one side off, and it's kind of like a makeshift incline bench. And then it also slots into the combo rack we're working on right now. But yeah, I've been working on it for a while. It's close to the finish line. Yeah. I I don't know. I guess it's yeah. I'm gonna skip that one. Piezo, attachable foot plate for the front foot we sleep for those rows. Yes, we're working on that for this, for the all-in-one trainer, for the cable tower. Yes, we got some cool things cooking. A better seat too, and yes, cooking. Okay, attachable foot. Yeah, and some context for this Smith machine. I've been beating the hell out of this thing for months, dropping it, smashing it, heavy loads, like trying to bend it and move it around. I've disassembled it and reassembled it 50 times, and it's still like fantastic. So, I'm pretty pumped about it. That's for sure. And I'm working on. I gotta test if it works. So we do the BYOB. So we gotta get the BYOB, but I'm trying to do some like individual handles. So I had my buddy come around and trade me, cut down a barbell. So I'm gonna throw that in the BYOB and see how it feels, and then maybe market those. The problem is though, is there's nothing stopping like the rotation when you unhook it, right? So it might not work, or it might just need to be a warning label for really experienced lifters only. So yeah, I've chatted. Okay, I got single and spot arms. Nice. Yeah, I think you absolutely can't go wrong with the single. And you'll have to try this. I'm gonna set this up soon, but you'll have to try this when you get it. If you got a 43 inch, this live chat on here is so weird. So okay, sorry. So let me go back to that. Attachable. Looks like. Okay, Nelson. So you got to try this. If you got a 43 inch depth, I'm gonna try it too. I'm gonna see. This is a 30 here, but I want to put it on one side, and then I actually want to put my J cups here on the inside, and like kind of like try a different orientation of the rack, so then I get full use of my rack still, and then the cable tower, the Kraken's on the back. So I'm gonna try and cook that up here, but let me know if you've got a 43, and you'll have to tell me if it works. Well, you can if you use the Kraken, you can make an upgradable cable tower. Yeah, definitely. We are doing a dedicated upgradable cable tower, like a 3x3 cable tower, just because the orientation on the Kraken it's like this, right? So it's a big footprint. Even if you go, you can fit the Kraken on 24. So if we change the plate orientation like we do on our cable towers and get it even further back, but we didn't do it with the Kraken because we wanted you to be able to get the plate or the stack, and yeah, just didn't work that way. Yeah, combo rock. I'm excited about it. Been working on it for a very long time. It was engineered the ground up by Adam Yusfi, who we work with quite a bit. And there's a few kinks we got to work out. Nothing crazy, but we have several competitive IPF powerlifters who work here in Calgary and in Toronto. And the indie guys don't compete in the IPF; they have their own federation. So they've given some really good insight into it, and yeah, not too long to go now. And I don't know officially, but I think it's kind of a random story. I just got a message about it, but I think our I don't totally know these both, but I think our calibrated plates are maybe going to be approved by the USAPL soon, but I'm not totally sure. I think they approved them. So it's kind of random. Our calibrated plates are made in this like third generation factory in Vietnam. It's just like masters of cast iron. And so the Vietnam Powerlifting Federation that has some sort of association with the USAPL has been using our plates in competition, I think. Anyway, but I got a message about it. So anyways, the goal is to get the combo and the bars and the knee sleeves and all that approved for IPF and USAPL and whatever feds we can get into. But it's quite the process. So we'll see where we get. I heard the cable tower is sold out. I just want to. I don't. Yeah, I think it is. I think the stock is, but I was pinging my business partner who kind of runs the operations and asking him to put it on pre-sale. This Black Friday has just been like explosive. Like, just it'll be the biggest month in the company history and the biggest Black Friday in company history. So we've just been blowing through stuff like crazy. So yeah, thanks for all the support. And I don't know why it's just like going past so much what we were kind of projecting, but it is. So we're good for us, but running out of stock is a bad experience for all. A bad experience for the customer, a bad experience for us. So yeah, we're just kind of surprised, a pleasant-ish surprise, but working on it. Working on getting better and better at it. Inventory management, yeah, it's a hard thing. The real trap dollars. If you use the Kraken, you can make an upgradable cable tower. Do you just mean that like you can just like yeah, you could just do totally. You could just do a single side and mount it to the ground. I don't think you could mount it to the ground. I probably want to mount it to the wall and the ground. Yes, you could. Definitely. Um, how deep is that rack? This is a 30-inch Hydra, so it's like super tight. If you've got the space, I highly recommend 43. But it works. So yeah, just show you, like it's got full clearance, like whole way through. I kind of just wanted to build it and make sure it did work, and because there's a lot of people asking for a 30, so let me get it down to a row. Level 2, and you can see. So it does work. You do have to flip the Smith brackets into a Manticore hole orientation. So you put your Hydra bolts for your Manticore hole. And I don't have the spacers on this one, but we're going to have spacers that you can buy, or if you ordered this one with the 30, it would come with it. That will just clear that extra gap. But this one doesn't have the spacers in it and works just fine. But it's definitely, it can't, it's better to have the spacers. But yeah, that's 30. But if you got the space, it's not much more money to get a 43. And then you don't have to be so dang close or throw it on the back or whatever. But I think it's cool, and I want to show it off. Joe, was hoping you guys would come out with something to compete with the Zebex XT4 magnetic sled. Oh, interesting. One of our suppliers has been bugging me about a model that they developed. I didn't think they were that hot, so maybe I should rethink. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, right. Yeah, you were there. Yeah, Adam he's a cool dude. Working with him since 2020. 2020. Any insight into the cable belt squat you're working on? Like the only things that I can particularly share right now is that it is a drop-in as well as a standalone. It's going to have a different mechanism on it for the unlocking and locking. It's not going to be it's not going to be this style where you like take the handle and pull it out. It's going to be a pin, and it's going to be like you could make this into a 6-post, mount it in the back of that too. And it's also got a little like upright in the middle where the pin goes into for unlocking and locking. And on that upright, you can also put like attachments onto it, like div attachment or steel row, and do like various exercises using that pin, the upright that's used for the pin and for the handles. And it's very, very, very close. It seems the way product development goes these days is like 2 years to develop something, and then they just all they're done at the same time. Yeah. Okay. Ashley Wilkinson. I bought a Hydra lat pull in. I noticed that in the reviews, the bottom crossmember had holes where somebody was able to store a weight on the outer angles of it. Why did that design change? Okay, I think what you're talking about was this. I'm trying to think of what the lat here. Let me go look at the lat pull that we have here. So I think what you're talking about is it's not set up in here. I think we sell them separate as well, and you can use the holes to like do a makeshift storage attachment using a like folding rack connector. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about what you're talking about, but I don't think we changed it, but I'm not entirely certain which yeah, and I don't have one set up here, but yes. The real trap dollars upgrade the plate loader to weight stack. Yeah. On the that's right. On the Kraken, you can do the upgrade. We'll have a conversion kit going up soon too. I don't know if it's on the product description, but yeah, that's the plan. Have that conversion kit so you can easily upgrade. All right. But I think it would be cool to get a kit to upgrade current cable towers to 3x3 front upright adjustable trolley. Okay, so you can actually, we had this set up before, but we changed it now. But on the cable tower, you can put a Hydra or Manticore post on the back instead of the back upright you can buy. So there is that option. And in fact, we're gonna test it out and run a Smith on there and see what it looks like. So yes, yeah, if that's what you're talking about, if that answers your question. Your hoodies and okay, thank you, T Dog. Your hoodies and T-shirts are the best gym apparel I've ever. I know, right? Nobody believes me. Only the ones who have tried it believe. It's pretty much all I wear now, and I'm a bamboo guy through and through. And the shorts, the hoodies are bamboo, and we're coming out with some bamboo joggers, and we're working on. I think our shorts right now are like partially bamboo, but we're working on like one that's like more bamboo, more soft. Yes, they're a dream. I agree, but nobody else does. Alex, new cable towers. Just we're gonna have a 90-inch version, and then that you can buy in either or the taller version or the current version. So these aren't 2.0 or anything; they're just different options. And then we're working on a 3x3 version that'll just be like a more premium, expensive one. So we'll see how it goes. It's pretty close. It's pretty close to. I think I got Actually, maybe you guys can answer. What do we go with? Do we go with the Hydra pattern, or the 5/8 Hydra pattern on the upgraded cable tower? Or do we go to a 1 inch? I feel like the industry all of a sudden is shifting to a 1 inch system. So technically, our Hydra sales are still more than our Manticore, but the Manticore are rapidly gaining. So I don't know, what should we do with the cable tower? 1 inch or 5/8? You tell me. We'll see what you guys think. Childish Arbino. I know you guys are coming out with 3x3 cable towers, but I think it would be cool to get a kit to upgrade from. Oh, I already went over that one. Is there any issue moving J cups around with the cables on the half rack? Do they get in the way at all? Okay, let me show you a close up. So the best way to do this, you can see here, I've got the cables running around my spotter arm and my J cup, and there's like a close up. I wouldn't say that they get in the way. How you have to set this up though is you got to take all the weight off, and then you're going to be able to like pull the cable out a little bit and shift your J cup in. But that's what it looks like for you. And I've got Hydra, I've got a seal row attachment on there, spotter arms, etc. Yeah, live chat. NR, hey Kayvon, good to see you. I would love to see a flat foot accessory cost member for a 6-post. Really? I think you could finagle that right now as is, but why 6-post? Tell me why, because I remember looking at that and being like, nobody would ever want a 6-post. Nobody would ever want a 6-post flat foot, but clearly there are. So tell me, yeah, tell me. I'll see if I can do it. I think you might be able to do it right now with our 2 different flat foot styles. Great job on the Smith machine upgrade. Thank you, Sim. Grant, would love to buy one, but not waiting over 5 months and being out of 4K. Yeah, it's a long wait, and it is. Yeah, if you get the full meal deal, like the 2 stacks and all that jazz, yeah, it adds up. So when it comes out, a lot of time we overextend our pre-sale dates because we get finding over and over again that it was better to be early and surprise and delight customers than to be late and disappoint everybody. So we're a little heavy-handed on our pre-order dates, so keep that in mind. Yeah, I don't know how many years it took me to stop underestimating pre-order dates, because it is a lot of work to do that, and you get a lot of pissed off people and you break a lot of trust. So yeah, but thank you for the comment. Joey, prefer the 1 inch, but if you do 5/8, it needs more holes on the side. Yeah, that can be done. So yeah, okay. And then the back upright would be a keyhole, so it'd be both. Make the cable tower 1 inch, sell 5/8 adapter, like how Adrian from Gluck has recommended for 5/8 in accessory. Maybe, yeah. We actually have that adapter kind of coming out. Yeah, maybe we'll just do that, because we gotta have the 5/8 adapters for the Smith. They're like thin. Yeah, maybe we should just start rolling with adapters, get those going, because it's not a complicated thing. If you go 1 inch, please tell us the 5/8 to 1 inch sleeves. 5/8 to 1 inch sleeve. The 5. Oh yeah. Yes, I will. I think Christopher Vasquez. I think we are going to do. I don't know if they're already in production or not, but I think we are doing more. Yes, but we work with Alex a lot. But yes, my 6-post Manticore rad is uneven because of my flooring, even with stall mats. Oh, I see. Any new cable tower? Yeah, okay. So you want the flat foot to get it. Interesting. Oh, what would you do for that? Yeah, I don't know. Have you tried? Sometimes if you just loosen all of your bolts maybe you did this already, but if you loosen all of your upper bolts and crossmember bolts and kind of just let it like settle where it settles, sometimes, and then tighten them back up once they're settled into place. Sometimes that can work. But if not, I will look into the flat-foot thing. Okay. T-Dog, any new cable attachments coming out soon? Well, let me ask you what you think. So we're gonna have the bearing handle cable attachments, which come with the Kraken. So those have like a bushing or like an actual barbell bushing or bearing inside them. And then tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of aluminum cable attachments. Should we do these? Should we not do these? I really like them. I think they feel better. I think the knurling's better. I like that they're lighter. I like that they're cheaper. Um, I think they're better overall. So should we do an aluminum series? Let me know. Um, Steve, any update on the leg curl? On the leg curl, leg press. I want that bad boy. The leg extension, leg curl. Is that what you mean? I got it right here. So we're getting there. Just a few tweaks, but we've been working out with it here, and yeah, there's been some requests that we're trying to accommodate. So everything from a giant 310-pound stack to a 210. You know, being able to select the 310 or the 210, being able to put this the stack on either side. Coop from Garage Gym Review had a few little requests to put in. There was some range of motion stuff I wanted to fix. We're getting there. Getting there. What else we got? Any plans for a standalone leg extension machine? Not just attachment. Yeah, so that one I just showed you, gray. So I think you probably saw that what I was just talking about. So yes, we're actively working on it. Any sneak peek on deals for Cyber Monday, and also any plans to make 1-inch storage baskets? Okay, so I'm not gonna give you any sneak peeks because I don't have them memorized, and also I would like to keep it a little secret. Um, but with the storage baskets, you can use them on 1-inch. So it has a slot bracket on it, and so that would mount just fine onto a 1-inch. I don't normally recommend that without adapters if it's like a weight bearing thing. But with a storage basket, you will not have any problems at all, and aesthetically won't be noticeable. So that was kind of like, yeah, with like slot brackets, you could do both. So that's what I recommend. Um, okay. Any plans or any? I saw you guys have a keyhole operating your new 3x3 all-in-one trainer. Could you try to use it on your 3x3? Yes, it'll have it on the 3x3 cable tower as well, on the back upright, not on the front one. You can't do, yeah, not on the front one, just on the back one. It'll be similar. Leg press attachment for the Smith. Yes, I got a few ideas for the Smith. Leg press attachment, making a short version for a 4-post bench. Trying to make like a what's that other thing? Yeah, got a few ideas for it. Steve, thank you, appreciate it. Pre-order. Yes, the real Trap Dollars Yes Aluminum series with some nice knurling and a black anodized version. That's an interesting idea. Black anodized. That is cool. I will try that on the samples. NR for the new 3x3 with 1-inch holes. Or for the new 3x3 1-inch holes, please make it with a weight upgrade from plate loaded version to a weight stack version. Much easier to tell my wife on that. I don't think. I think it's the same problem where the orientation is different, so you can't. But let me look again. I'll look again and double check. But we always try and make stuff upgradable and modular as much as I can. What's the new bench you're working on? So these two new benches. This is a new drop-in adjustable bench that can also be fully flat. So you could mount it onto the back of a cross member on your power rack, and then the seat comes off if you want a pure flat bench. And then this is its sister product here, which is a drop-in flat bench. That's also like kind of a makeshift adjustable where you can just take one leg out, and or you can take both legs out and mount it onto a four-post bench. And it also goes with our combo, mounts it to the combo we're working on. So, okay. Oh shit. Looking at what recently bought an S4, but it's not gold like my. Recently bought an SS4, but it's not gold like my rack pull curl bar. It's a new style of the bar, but it's a bit tiny. Oh, I see. So you were expecting like the SS4 to have gold sleeves, um, like the curl bar to match. Yeah, no, we don't make that one in the gold right now. But yeah, oh, sorry to hear you're disappointed. Yeah, maybe I should update the product pages to be a bit more clear. But yeah, the gold finish is kind of like a bit more of a specialty thing that we just do on some things. As much as I love the look of it, um, I don't get a ton of sales on the gold ones. Nobody loves gold as much as I do. Uh, yeah. Let me see what else we got. Well, good to hear you love the bar though. I think it's a great bar, both of them. What were the price difference between the 2.3 cable tower and 3x3 one? I'm gonna start saving up now. Oh geez, I haven't gotten that far yet. It shouldn't be too crazy. So some stuff we try and do like stick to like a 60 by 60 because it's a lot of steel. Let me think of something as a good example. We're working on a pendulum squat, and we're like, hey, should we make this pendulum squat 3x3 or 60 by 60? And it's like, well, there's a boatload of steel that goes into the pendulum squat, and having 3x3 doesn't make a big difference structurally, just mostly aesthetically. So we went by a 60 by 60. So I think in this case, it shouldn't be too much of a difference because you're mostly just getting, it's mostly just an upgrade on the two uprights themselves, being a 3x3 instead of 2.3. So I don't think it's going to be too crazy, but don't quote me. Don't quote me. Okay, coming out with some kind of handle to move. Are you coming out with some kind of handle pin? Yeah, yes. Yes. Are you coming out with some kind of handle to move around the buzzsaw bench? You're talking about like when it's got a detachment on it. Yes, we've heard a lot of complaints, so we're working on something for that. Yeah. I also want to say thank you for being so innovative in the home gym space and that you're willing to listen to the community and willing to take constructive input. And also, second comment, yes, yeah. So yeah, definitely. I mean, it's like it's so obvious, right? Like you just listen to people what they want. And I think the way I look at it, a lot of things, right, is like if somebody leaves a comment like, "Oh, you should change this and do it this way," that one person took the time to like do that and say that, but there's probably like 100 other people with the same opinion that just didn't want to take the time to say it. And so it's like an opportunity for us to like fix that, do it, capitalize it, and then like make it's not just one person. It's usually like lots of people. Kind of like customer service, right? Like make a mistake, or there's a error on the web page or whatever, and one person calls it out. It's like, okay, that one person called it out, but there's probably 100 more customers that had that experience and then didn't bother writing an email because it's a pain in the ass. And so we like really try and listen and get feedback because yeah, you guys are like my own personal QC team and idea generators. So yeah, it's really easy, and then it's good for business too. You just make more money, and why wouldn't you, right? Um, but yeah. Also, Aegon, a bunch of the Black Friday black Mighty Grip plates, a lot of the black finishes chipping off over my gym. Any suggestions how to remediate? I'm in Calgary, by the way. Oh man. Yeah. I don't have um I don't have a great solution other than contact us and maybe we can do a swap or return or something. It shouldn't chip too much. Plates do chip a bit, chip over time, but if it's like over, if it's crazy, right, then it could have been like a QC problem. So reach out and we're always trying to make things right. Even, yes. Any update on the Porter accessories for the towers? Uh, I think we're on prototype 2. We're getting there. I did recently hire an engineer, in-house engineer, to work for us full time here, and he's helping out expedite things a lot. Just like a couple little tweaks, but we want to get it just how Porter wants it. And yeah. Aside from you, who's the most competitive when it comes to product design at Boss? So there's a guy that works for me. He doesn't like to be very public, but he works. If you're in Toronto, he was one of the original Toronto guys that got our Toronto startup, and he was a customer before. And he is him and our indie guy Andrew are have a lot of good ideas and they're very particular. So they're often my sounding board. But we also like I also like kind of what's the word I'm looking for? I'll like put stuff out there because we'll do products that like right now working that combo rack. I'm getting a lot of feedback from our 2 people in Calgary who are 3. So the design itself is one of our team in Toronto is a top IPF powerlifter too. So this particular product, I'm working lots with them and asking them about ideas. And then a sandbag or something that I'm working on. I'm working with another guy, getting advice from him, and yeah, so it kind of rotates. Or even like the HR person, they're into yoga, and we were like trying to get some yoga mats out and working with her, like what yoga mat, what's a good yoga mat. So we kind of like pull different resources. Yeah, is it possible, and or you consider making leg curl portion for the leg extension leg curl machine seated and laying down, so it's 3 in 1. So I got we're having a hard time doing all 3. It's like if we try and do all 3, yeah, but I have something I'm working on a plate loaded version that seems to achieve all 3 feasibly, and if it does, waiting for the prototype, and it works well, then I think I'm gonna port that over, but we are working on it, trying to get all 3 and just couldn't figure it out. Had to cut one of them out. Seems like an extra cost of finish that isn't adhering to the plate. The finish chips off, but it's black still underneath. Extra coat of finish that isn't. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'd have to see it. I'd have to see it or set it in, and yeah. Um, Brian SF24 Smith machine attachment looks awesome. Like soon will be the goat. These rep basement walls are desperate to know. Will this fit on an 80-inch rep PR 5000? If so, any catch? Okay. 80-inch. Let me get my tape measure. Hang on a second here. Okay, so first off, if you haven't already, there on the Smith product page in the description, we made a printable version of the brackets that are life size. So you can print off these brackets and put them on your rack and you can see if it'll fit. And then the clearance that you need on the Smith portion is, let me grab my tape measure. I think it's on the website, but print off those paper bracket fitters. They will answer this even better. Um, but I'm going to get my tape measure. Hang on a second here. So you need to line up those brackets, and then again, like you might have to line up the bracket to um, you might have to be on like a bit of an angle to squeeze in, but it should, because I got this to mount on the upright of a 72 inch. So you can mount it on a 72 inch, straight up and down, with the brackets shifted this way. So instead of up here and down here, I think both the brackets were sideways, which is fine. It's a little like if you have a full bale, it might like damage the smith more than if you were on the proper orientation. But it's not like a safety thing. It's more about just like preserving your equipment. Is why we recommend putting the brackets like this. Or actually, this one's on your right. Usually recommend. Oh yeah, for the straight up and down is the right. So yeah, I don't even need to take a measurement. It should, but print off those brackets and tell me how they work because I'm very excited about those brackets. I'm not sure how many people printed them off, but I was like, man, we gotta get this done. Um, so this is 69, yeah. So almost certainly should be able to fit it on somehow. Um, yeah. Okay. Uh, any of the poor Smith? Do you expect to have any issues importing to the U.S. with Trump potential tariffs? Yeah. So last time Trump came in, he it took 3 years though. So 2016 he got in, and 2019, which is the year we went into the U.S. So half our inventory is in Canada and half of our inventory is in the U.S. So we do a combination of, but then we also ship across border from Canada to the U.S. depending on what the product is, because there's a long-winded reason, but oftentimes it's cheaper and faster to ship from Canada to the U.S. than it is inter-U.S. But we have a bunch of our stuff in Indianapolis, and we actually just reopened in LA. We were in LA for a while and then didn't go very well, but we reopened in LA and we got a bunch of SKUs there. So last time Trump came in, it took 3 years, but he rolled out. It went from 0% tariffs on fitness equipment to I can't remember 30 or 40, and like everyone was like racing their container boats out of China to get around them, and um, and then I think after like 4 months they chopped them back on 12% or 7% where they remain now. So my prediction is the same thing is going to happen is they'll jack up the tariffs. I think more this time because there's been more tariff talk. And then I think after a few months, they'll drop them back down again like they did last time. But we'll see. But yeah, I think it's going to hit anyone. Even the people manufacturing in the U.S. are going to get hit because they're going to compete more for U.S. steel. And so those prices are going to go up. But so I think it's going to kind of impact everybody. So my plan right now is still keep on trucking and and then I think go to Europe. I think we're going to expand to Europe. I've been talking about expanding Europe for 4 years now, and I just kept saying, "Oh, I'm not going to Europe. We got so much work left to do in North America, particularly the U.S. And we barely scratched the surface." But I think now, given the tariffs and my prediction is whatever the tariffs are, that's 20%. That's going to impact consumer retail spending 20%, something like that, ballpark. So it's like, okay, let's go to Europe while this is happening. It's going to be a gigantic project to open in Europe ourselves. So we got the people. We've had a really great year this year, so we got some cash to do it, and I want to keep everyone working hard and working on stuff. So even if we do see a slowdown over there, hedge our bets and go to Europe. Yeah, but we'll see. What's your prediction? Um, does your leg section, leg curl, work on other benches? Yes, I've seen quite a few people mount it onto different brands. Um, I've seen it a few times. No fake checking in, just assembled the Boss Belt Squad. Very nice. I'm looking forward to your review. Your channel's been growing. Good to see. Your consistency is paying off. Ryan Hood, I don't know if this was answered or not, but are you guys planning on a leg press attachment for the Smith? Yes, I want to start working on that, as well as a shorter version for a bench press. And what's that bench? That's our new drop-in bench. So we got two. We got the flat one, and then we got the new adjustable one. So those will be able to mount onto a back cross member or be a standalone, whatever you like. And then the seat can come off, and then be a full flat bench. And then this one, same thing. It mounts. It can mount to a four-post. Legs can come off, or you can just take one leg off and do this like makeshift incline bench. Super cool bench. So yeah, we're almost at the finish line. The tricky part is to get it to line up. There's like a small variance between where a back cross member goes on a Hydra and a back cross member goes on a Manticore. And so that small variance causes the bench to like not perfectly sit flush. So we're trying to figure out how to just have one style of bench that can fit on the combo and then like the two back cross members for the Hydra and Manticore. That's kind of where we're like at right now. But we're like, oh man, we're so close. I've been working on this thing for years. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Please make a low profile safety spar arms with black little ones. That would be so nice. You know what? We actually got. I don't know if I have them on the Hydra, but these are our. I think this is just going to be our standard on our Manticore low profile ones. I think we're transitioning shortly here to do that, or it's going to be separate SKU. I can't remember, but yeah, we got it. We got them right here. So your wishes, your lucky Black Friday wishes being granted. Yeah. Or the other brand of spades, I can't remember. Oak Club. They're up in Edmonton, not far from where I am right now. Yeah, Joe got it. Oak Club. Max user height for that lat pull down low row machine. Oh, max user height. Just I don't know. I mean, had people. I'm 5'10". I'll give you a demo here. We're messing around with this new cable attachment. I don't know. Supplier just sent it to us, but guys have been using it. So I'm 5'10", and yeah, that's where my arms are. So I guess if you were, I don't know, it's probably like a foot still. You're probably like 6'10" or something. To have your arms like right up here. Yeah. All right. That's right. Okay. Can you do a video Smith machine attachment on a squat rack? Can you do a video Smith machine attachment on a squat rack? Like the squat stand, you mean? If that's what you mean, squat stand. Um, let me show you. If you're talking about a squat stand, let me show you a picture. Hang on a second. Okay. So we're working on while I'm on this topic, we're working on doing a bunch of renders of like every configuration you can do with like a Smith or a Kraken. Eventually, we're gonna try and build it all ourselves and show it off, and then we're like, this is gonna take 6 months. So here's the first render. So that's on a squat stand. You can put it on an angle. You can put it on straight up and down, but it needs to go over like the brackets for the flat foot. So it requires like some extra long bolts and some spacers. But yeah, we're gonna be rolling out more and more renders and more variations for like people to see and get inspired from. I'm hoping this year we can finally pull off like a 3D builder, but it's just like a monster project. And if you go the route that some other 3D builders out there, they're very expensive. So we're trying to do it cost effective and really good. Old-fashioned workout device, okay, Alexander Levassier. With your release of the chest expander, do you plan on releasing similar old-fashioned workout devices such as the chest crusher or the iron horseshoe bender? Also, your chest expander is awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I was looking at a crusher. It's not in the list yet to go. And then I'm working on a revitalized iron boot. So I don't know if you know the iron boot, but it's kind of come out in a new form, but like stick more to the original style. Um, Working on that, kind of like his little project. Yes. Low row foot plate for the cable tower. Yes. Low row foot plate for the cable tower. Seat, leg holder, all in the pipe. Coming. We gotta give more priority to those things because I don't know. Sometimes we just get caught up making gigantic, complicated machines, and meanwhile, we got 1,000 people asking us about, core stuff like that. So yes, it's definitely focused back on. Lat pull down attachment for the cable tower would be great. Yes, coming. We're doing collab with Porter, okay, Matthew Porter. If you can't wait for me, go to his website and buy one direct from him. He makes them himself in Florida. I think he might be a little backward right now. He's selling a lot of cable towers, and he's telling me the other day that he's like swamped with orders. So if you can't wait, go with him. Ours is going to be very similar. Little more high touch because Matt doesn't have all the equipment our manufacturers have, but he is steering the design functionality. Um, yeah, Iron Boot. Yeah, right. Uh, can you install the Kraken so the low pulleys are on the outside instead of the inside? This way, you might be able to fit a six-post rack with a lat pull down in the six-post rack with a lat pull down in the middle. Uh, can you install the Kraken to the so the low pulleys are on the outside? Oh, I see what you're saying. The low pulleys are on the outside, so then you could fit. Uh, this way, you might be able to fit a six-post with a lat pull down in the middle. In the middle. Oh man, you can't. Well. So first off, you can't do the. You can't switch sides. Or could it be? No. Um, I don't think you can. But you might be able to do something else. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna have a whole bunch of renders coming out to show a bunch of different variations, including this setup on a six post. So I'll have to ask about. I'll have to try that. I think I understand what you mean. Um, when we receive an update on the 3x3 standalone functional trainer half rack. Standalone functional trainer half rack. Uh, yeah, functional. Are you talking about the functional trainer half rack? Are you talking about this, the Kraken, or are you talking about something we teased? Maybe the cable tower. But Kraken went on sale today, so you can go on the site and buy it. And but let me know if I'm misunderstanding you. About to order the weight stack cable tower, but should I hold off since it may be out of stock? About to order weight stack cable. If it's out of stock, it'll say pre-order. Or it should. But okay, sorry. So the cable tower stack is in stock in the U.S., but it's on pre-sale in Canada. So you go ahead and order for sure. Yeah. Well, almost an hour. Jeez, that is a lot of talking. Uh, I am going to wrap up here and order myself a nice big shawarma as a Black Friday treat to myself. So get any questions in real quick, and I'll try and answer them out before I go. Is there ever going to be a rotating arm attachment for the cable towers for flies, kind of like the things that Porter? Yes, it's coming. I'm working on it with Porter for months, and we're also going to work with Porter on a Kraken version too. So yes, definitely. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's crazy. I remember when I moved. I grew up in a city called Ottawa, the capital of Canada, and there was a ton of Lebanese people there. So they had shawarma for since I was a kid, and then I moved out west to Calgary and Victoria, and there was like 2 shawarma stores, like the whole city. And now there's one on every block, every style you can imagine, and they're all delicious. Um, uh, are the bumper plates going to be in stock soon? I want to buy a set, but whenever I check, the 45s are sold out. I can't buy a set. Which style, William Ling, do you want? And I will double check on that and get that sorted for you. And what country are you in, US or Canada? New apparel designs. Okay, so new just designs. I think we're gonna do one for the Kraken. I think it's almost done. It's really cool. Guy who works here in Calgary made a really cool design, and I think we're gonna do that. But we've been like kind of lost with apparel, like lots of different opinions and lots of like, what do we do with this thing? Like, kind of, yeah. I'd love to get it going more, but yeah. But yeah, we got a Kraken one coming. Uh, the Rocco that your pre-built Manticore racks are 84. Are pre-built 84 not nice? Yeah. So the pre-builts they're just to give people like an idea. Like there's no discount or anything. Um, it's just so if you want a 90, you can totally just go to the builder page and do it yourself. Or if you need a hand, call us or email us and we'll build it for you and give you a quote. Yeah, like I said, those pre-builts, whether it's this right behind me or the racks, they're just to give people like an idea of like, oh, you can do this, but if you want to customize it, do whatever you want. Cam Aiken, how does someone from Oak Bay Junction crew get to the top? Hard work, dedication, being really good at boxing. No, I'm not really good at boxing. Inside joke. Yeah, how did they get to the top? I don't know. It's luck. Gonna get luck, a lot of luck, and I don't even want to say hard work because this doesn't feel like work to me. If I go home and I'm not playing with my kids or hanging out with my wife, I like to work and research and learn. Yeah. Samar Tour is the arch nemesis bar compatible with the Smith machine attachment? No, it's not. I know, right? I wanted it to be compatible. It's only compatible with 25 millimeter, 30 millimeter. But again, with the Smith attachment ideas, I'd love to build one that can get the safety squat bar in there, get the arch nemesis bar in there, get a buffalo bar in there. But we couldn't do it in one. YD, keep up the good work. I will. Thank you. Deadlift platform's up. It's live. Are you going to get deadlift band peg attachments? Band pegs. Deadlift platform is up. It's officially live. I don't know, what collection is it in? It must be in flooring. But if you search deadlift platform on there, it's live and it's in stock. I don't think we've scheduled in like an email blast, and it's ready to roll. Laziz or Osmos? I'm a Tahini. Tahini just came here. And they are not only, I'm not usually a chain guy, but they crush. Um, yeah. I was referring to your Big Brother Chipmunk 420. I was referring to your Big Brother version of the 2.3 functional trainer half rack. Oh, like the cable tower, or the all-in-one trainer 3x3. We got a few tweaks to do. So one of the tweaks is we're trying to pick. We go 1 inch holes or we 5/8 inch holes. So tell me below 5/8 or 1 inch for our 3x3 cable towers, because it seems like team 1 inch is taking over these days, and a few other tweaks on it. But a lot of the tweaks that we have are feedbacks. Like when we tease stuff, a lot of the reason we tease stuff on Instagram and YouTube is to get that feedback. Because I'm working hard. I'm looking for things that I think people want, and then one person calls out. Yeah, it's like getting like a survey. It's like surveying people to see what we're missing, so we don't have to alter it. Okay, pound competition bumper plates Canada for William Ling. Okay. I'm gonna message my partner right now. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Pound competition 45 in Canada 2. Okay, just sent a message for you, Mr. William. I'll report back, and we'll try and get those. Because a lot of the time too, like we reserve some inventory for like lost in transit, for yeah, I guess mostly just lost in transit. So sometimes they'll say out of stock on the site, but we still got like 10 left. We don't like to sell them because we want to make sure that the people who bought them have got that backup. But sometimes the stock reserve is a little high. So I just pinged my partner to get that down for you. How about a leg extension curl with a cam that attached to a weight stack? Leg curl with a cam, like a standalone one, like something like this, but with an actual cam on it. So we didn't do like a full, Nautilus style cam, but it is I guess like a half cam, like a half circle. So it's pretty good. Yeah, we kind of went back and forth a little bit on going with like that full old school style, but went with this. Um, yeah, and keeps hiding the live chats. I don't know what the deal is on this thing. Okay, I'm gonna go from the bottom up. Okay, the real trap dollars. Pin adapter sleeves. If you do 1 inch, that way both 5 in. Yeah, yeah, and it's an easy fix for the pin adapters. I'm gonna do that. I think. Stay tuned. Steve F. Would the Smith rack attachment work on the light commercial power rack with just some spacers? Yes, it does. You don't actually need spacers. Let me show you what you do. Man, you know what? Actually, I think I might have a photo of it on my phone. That would be better. So caveat number one is you need to lower the cross member by one hole. And then caveat number two is you can only have one position, and it does kind of occupy your entire rack, so you can't really squat and bench in there anymore because it goes on an angle. Or sorry, you can squat and bench, but there's no spot. You can't fit spotters. So that's kind of like the caveat to it. And you have to lower it one hole. So if you have a lat pull down, then that's a problem. But it doesn't need spacers because it has 5/8 inch holes, and the brackets actually clamp down all the way to 60 by 60. So these brackets on 3x3, they got a little bushing in the middle and here to like reinforce it. But if you take those bushings right out, then you can fit it on the light commercial. Oh, let me see if I can find a picture of it. I might have to just describe it to you. Oh, where is that damn thing? Okay, there it is. A picture of the video. Okay, so can you see that? So that's how we rigged it up. I'm gonna bring that top down by one notch, and oh shoot, that's and then it has to go there, and it has to go there, and you have to flip the brackets kind of like upside, upside down. But like here, that's what the brackets look like on it. So yeah, it's possible in the light commercial, and it worked out on it. It's great. It does a trick. Let's see what else we got. Oh, jeez, I'm lost. Now I was going top down. Okay. Why are there no backrests for the leg extension and curl attachment? No backrest? I think just like weight and keeping it more compact and make you practice your posture too. But yeah, I know what you mean. I was doing a leg extension. I hooked it up on here with the cables, and yes, it might be nice to have one. But yeah, I guess with the weight, it's already heavy as heck to get it on right now, so it'd be tricky. Bells Steel, Stella the Cat, will Bells of Steel do a blitz bike similar to Concept 2 bike org at some point? I used to sell all the Concept 2 bike ergs. Like Concept 2 just doesn't sell very well for us in general because whatever reason. But I used to sell the bike ergs, and those didn't sell very well, particularly not very well. But the same person who makes the same factory that does the blitz bike came out with their own design and said, "Hey, are you interested in this?" And I said no, but maybe that was a mistake. Maybe we should get rolling on it. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. Any updates on the new Omni bar? I think Paris has his hands on the final version. I'm pretty sure they're coming pretty quick here for the Omni bar for NR. Charles Arbino ordered. Yeah, okay, perfect. Some Artura would love for a T-bar row kind of attachment like Rogue has with a standalone or a standalone T-bar row. Okay, I've looked at them a few times. Like I've seen them on Amazon and seen a few ones. Just never really did it. But I'm kind of like struggling these days with slowing down like a product development. Between slowing down the product development or keep blasting through, it's hard to keep going as hard as we can, and also especially slowing down, making sure we're like don't miss anything. You know, like um, yeah, we want to get everything right the first time, so we might be slowing down a little bit. I just hope I can upgrade the cable tower's front upright to a 3x3 1-inch hole in the future. Cable tower's front upright. I don't think you'll be able to Childless Arbino. You won't be able to on a. If you're talking about this regular cable tower, the 60x60, you won't be able to upgrade the front one. It'll be too loose because it's a 60x60 and the whatever. I don't think it would work. It would just be for the back. Um, but I think so. Uh, any chance we can see some content creators demoing some of your new gear? Been a big fan of Gluck and Matt Rose and them. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure we're air shipping Gluck this whole dang thing. That's the plan, and I think Roger reviews too. And I think Matt, like, I don't know if Matt's getting it or not, or if he has space, but definitely GGR and Gluck. And yes, I'm pretty sure these in particular. And then also yeah, anything like really new and exciting and innovative, they're always keen to work together on it. Okay. Will there be better discounts than Black Friday? Should I wait around? Should I wait around Christmas? No. Um, no. This entire month, like some of the discounts have been better depending on like what you're trying to do. So early in the month, there was like the builder discount. So if you're like building out your whole home gym, it was like I think maybe that was better than it is now, but I can't recall. But no, typically Black Friday is reserved for our best of the best. But this whole kind of month and a bit of January, like we've got different deals going on, and then we got 30 day price match. Other than flash sales, we won't price match with flash sales. Flash sales are whatever 10 units, they're gone, they're gone. So if you buy now and in 30 days you see that whatever you wanted, as long as it's not a flash sale, went down, you get comp the difference. So there is that like security. Um, Can we get smaller cross member options and more rack component options like smaller foot stabilizers? Smaller for our smaller cross members on the Manticore or the Hydra or both. How small are you talking? Like smaller than 17? Front foot stabilizers. Funny enough, I have a mini front foot stabilizer coming out very soon. The sample is I think on the way. It's a mini one, but it's kind of cool because some of the like less popular attachments. I'm really trying to like put like a keyhole or like a double hole on them so they fit on Manticore and Hydra, so I don't have to stock two, and you know because they don't move that fast, right? So give you an example of that actually. I'll show you this punching bag arm we got coming out. So and the punching bag, and so it's got those two holes, right? So it's on a Hydra right now, but if you had it on a Manticore, the Manticore hole would line up, and so that's just like extending the bracket a little bit. And oh yeah, and then there's a new weight vest we're working on. I'm gonna test that out. Big weight vest guy. Um, yeah. All right. What else do we got? Okay. See some comment. Thank you. Can we get a small? Sell the cat. I'd love one for Bellsteel. I understand if it doesn't sell well, but I've been hopeful. Yeah, let's get it in. I'll get it in. Try it out. Um, that's yeah. Yeah, might as well. You know, the Blitz is a huge fan favorite. All of our cardio is kind of growing. Treadmill, stepper. It's all solid. It's all solid stuff. So I'll give it a try. NR, please make a cross member with a short upright that the seal row pad can pin into, so we can use a barbell and J cups for seal rows. We got that for Hydra. We don't have the shorter ones for Manticore yet. Is this what you're talking about? But we do have shorter Hydra uprights, if that's what you're talking about. I think they go down to like, what do they go down to? 60 or something? Um, yeah. And uh, okay, the upright would be in the middle of the cross member. Middle cross member? I don't know. Eric Eccles, take one and test. Sure. Chipmunk 420, what motivates you when the business has a bad day? Love your personality. It's the reason I buy Boss over someone like Reps. Oh, thank you very much. I also like to remind my wife what a great personality I have. Motivates business on a bad day. I guess two things is like just um, looking at like just the vastness of like the world and the universe and being like, oh, I'm just doing this like dinky little thing. Like it's whatever in the space of the universe and time and whatever, which is like been listening to like more stoicism kind of stuff lately. I know I was interested in it before, and that's like something that I was touching on the other day. Just yeah, just like it's whatever, right? And then also just like my come up, coming up from where I came up, and the old Ford Festiva, and it's like if I had to go out of business, I'm just like still in. Not that we're ever close to going out of business right now. We're literally having the best sales day of our entire company history. Um, but I just think about that. Like I've just come so far and been able to accomplish so much that even in worst case scenario, I'm still doing better than I ever thought I would have. So yeah. So Hugh Lee, will the Manticore ever be 47 inches of width? Yes, it will. We kind of rolled out the Manticore a little like softer than Hydra, like just to, like test the waters a bit. And what's been happening is the Manticore starting to overtake, and so yes, we'll be rolling out 47. 47 is so easy for us too, right? It's two new SKUs. It's 47-inch cross member and 47-inch pull-up bar. So it is really easy to implement. So yes, we will. The Real Trap Dollars, nice weight vest. Thank you. Yes, can't wait to try it. It's got some cool features on it. Trying to make it a little like original and unique. Need a cross member that you can swing or rotate for the punching bag, or just in general. Real Trap Dollars, try curve plates for the weight vest. I was on the fence. I was on the fence. So anyone else curved or flat weight vest? Let me know in the price below. Price match. I ordered my cable towers half rack 3 weeks ago, and I paid full price for this. Does it mean I can some money towards? Yeah. If you ordered it, as long as it's not a flash sale, you can contact our customer support, and we'll give you. I can't remember. I think it might be a store credit. I think it's a store credit for the difference. As long as it's not a flash sale. Yes, email our support and we'll hook you up. And our would be attachment that would be like the utility seat and be easy to move. Seal row pad. So the seal row pad would be in the middle of the double rack. And we could be able to use the J cups and smaller arms. Oh, I think I see what you're saying. Okay, I think I see what you're saying. You'll have to um, shoot like an email, or leave it in the. We have a product roadmap. We got a product roadmap on the website. Any ideas you guys have? It's not in a super obvious place, but if you go to a product that has like a coming soon template, the product roadmap is embedded in that, and you can submit your ideas and then vote on other ideas, and then also like for UNR, like give me a little screenshot or something, show me what's happening. So Chalice Arbino, not doing, don't want to do anything quite like the Pegasus. Trying to do our own thing. So, but we are coming out with a seat and a leg holder, but not yeah. Trying to make sure that we do our own thing and do it my way and better way, hopefully. And it also looked like this. I think I know what you mean. The real Trapdoll is single upright plate loaded trolley system. So one of us can prank our other boss. Single upright trolley. I think I know what you mean, and I have like a vendor who sent me a sample drawing to check out. NR, I need that too. I have an Exponent Edge GHD pads that I want it in the middle of my rack. You guys gotta throw something up on the roadmap here because I'm not picking up what you're putting down very well. T-Dog 19 weight vest that uses standard weight plates. I know. I was trying to figure something out, and I'm working on something actually. I'm working on something separate from this, but yeah, there's this. Yes, working on something separate. Me better manuals to build the cable towers. Yes, I'm working on it. Better manuals, better YouTube videos. The team did like a killer job on the Kraken and Smith. That like this is meant to be like the new standard, and then we got to retro do it for all in one. Or did we do a good all? I think we did a good do it all in one video, but we didn't do the manual. So now we've like set a precedent. Like this is what we want our manuals and our new videos to look like, and now it's just rolling it out. So I think there'll be kind of a big push in they work through all our stuff coming up soon, and I think we've figured a really good plan for it. So we'll see what you guys think when it comes out. Kraken, any chance of a true Manticore version later? I don't think so. I mean, the main difference, right, is just it's just that there's two holes, right? There's the Manticore hole and then the Hydra hole, and then the Manticore hole and the Hydra hole down here, and then on this actually down here, this attachment is a design is just the Hydra has to use an adapter to go in there. So the other thing too you can do if you like don't like that aesthetic of the hole, like it's just an open hole or whatever, you can throw in some Hydra hardware and some washers and cover it up, and it'll look more aesthetic. Um, if that's your concern too, but I don't think we're going to do a separate one. I can't tell you the spreadsheet for how we pack these things and like to make it modular. And oh man, just like looking at it gives me a migraine. So I don't want any more SKUs if I don't have to. Yeah. Eric Kraken, any chance they're true? Eric Eccles, yes, I saw your email. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about it. Just Black Friday is just cuckoo bonkers, so I will follow up. He showed me the video and a call of your invention. It's really cool. I like the idea. I'd be curious to see if it works as a pull-up assistant. You'll have to make an Instagram video. Show me if that works. Tap on your website, turn into. Yeah. So we have it. So it's all. So the roadmap is on the website. It's on like a bunch of the coming soon product templates. We probably just should do like a coming soon page that has all those on there as well. But you can find it on there, and it is moderated. There's actually no way to not moderate the software I bought. It's just this simple software I got on AppSumo, and you have to approve the comments and the submissions. But I don't think we've had that many. But I got to double check that. Any plate loaded leg curl extension with a cable system versus pendulum coming out. Refit lines cool. Yeah, I think I know the one that you're talking about. System versus we're doing the pendulum style. I haven't tried that new style that they're doing, but I got this pendulum one I got coming, like the plate loaded one I got coming is it's pretty cool. It's pretty creative, and it I worked with our engineer to get over the lack of resistance in the beginner, like a rock solid solution for it. So I think it's gonna do. I think people are really gonna like it. What do Joey? What do I think the next trend will be after rock attached Smith machines? Um, I think I don't know. I think I think like single station dedicated units are like trending pretty good right now, like extensions, things like that. Cable systems are still going cuckoo. Um, totally totally out there. I don't know. Like I've been like one of the best places I look is on our website. Like the idea for the leg extension, the Smith, um, is on our website. There's analytics of top searches for products that you don't have, and that's how I came up with the Smith, the leg press, leg extension. But they were like definitive. If you look at the top searches now, it's like top searches without a product. It's like 50 searches a month or whatever, not much. The last time I looked, the most popular one that wasn't something that was already in the pipeline was I think a clock, I think a timer, but nothing like crazy. Matt Ward, I put this on the Kraken launch video already. It would be great for Kraken kit to make it compatible to SML2. Imagine that form factor is really popular. Is that the squat stand? The SML2. But like yeah, I don't know. I think that's a squat stand. But like you can, if we don't have the conversion kit already listed on our website for something, like we have a few conversion kits. All of our uprights, cross members, every bolts, everything is for sale on the website. So if you want to build it, flat foot, everything's up there. Um, and I think we do have a dedicated conversion kit. I can't remember what it was for. Yes, you can do whatever you want. Sean O'Rourke. I was thinking more about the pin that changes the height on the Kraken. I was thinking more about this pin. What were you? Tell me what you were thinking. Emiliano Lima. If I don't have the money to buy a cable tower squat stand, can I buy one cable tower and buy another one? Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can buy one and add one in the future, no problem. That cable tower. First off, whenever we do a retire product, which isn't that common, we always do like very solid announcements, being like, "Hey, we're retiring this product." But we're not. I can't imagine in the next 5 years when we're retiring the cable towers. Those things um, have been a huge bestseller for us for years now, and continue to do so. So, yes, you definitely can. And even one day, theoretically, if we did stop selling them, which I can't imagine we would, there's probably going to be like thousands on the aftermarket because we sell a ton of those things. Um, will the updated 2x3 rack line use the magnetic hinge pins? Are you talking about the updated 2.3 by 2.3? Well, yeah, you could. I don't think we'll have them default. So for those who don't know what you're looking at, this is the next rack. This is a Scorpius, so this is the same as our 60 by 60 series, but we're moving it to be modular. Is the idea? So same as the Kraken and Smith, modular. You can buy different heights, different depths, etc. Whereas like the current ones, like commercial, residential, you have to buy it prefix with certain J cups and pull-up bars and whatever. But yeah, the mag pins from the Hydra will work and fit on here. I guess they're a bit long, but yeah. Uh, yeah, Matt Word, yeah. Squat stand, yes. Um, any plans to change the UHMW plastic on your flip down safeties so non-shiny but doesn't look scuffed up? That's a good point. I yeah, I wonder, yeah, if it somehow. because this is a spotter arm. I think I know what you're talking about. I'll put that on my to-do list to look into. Yeah, I know what you're saying now. Beautiful. I do. I think the Hydromag pins will fit, but I might have to pull the trick on this. Yeah, Hydromag pins fit in our 2.3, easy peasy, same hole size, 5/8. Um, yeah. So literally last week, Hugh Lee, you are saying, will there be a 3x3 lat pull down low row soon? Not soon, but I was talking about it with the product team. I think like last week, to start collecting some research of like what the downsides of the ones out there are, what the upsides are, what could be done better on our current one, what we can do on a more premium one. Let me ask you this: do you like the style where it's the lat pull down and the uh, like pulley in one, or do you like just a classic lat pull down? Because that's another thing. There's more and more people coming up with that lat pull down, low row, and the pulley together. So that's another question. Me personally, I'd like just a classic lat pull down, but pulley movable up and down. Yeah, so you'd like the both. Yeah, well that thing certainly makes things more complicated, but yes, that's kind of the idea is um, cable tower all in one trainer, lat pull down. We're gonna take our best selling 60x60 products and make a 3x3 version. Same with the racks. Like we had our best selling racks for like commercial and residential, and then we made a 3x3 version of those to see if those would also be really good selling, and they ended up being so. Chipmunk 420 and Donna style is amazing. Okay, yeah, because I guess my kind of idea is the same. Do the same as we've done with this, which is the dual, and then the lat pull down on the top, and do something like that. But that is a lot of cables, a lot of routing, and a lot of parts. But yes, okay, good to know that you guys are keen on something like that. All right, it's been an hour and a half. I'm actually gonna go now and get lunch. I haven't eaten yet, and yeah, thanks for everyone for jumping in. Joey, I'll ask yours. If you do a combo lat pulley tower, then see if you can have the trolley have both 2-to-1 and 1-to-1, so you can do 2 rows rather than just rows from the floor. Yeah, yeah, yes, which we could do with this if we do the dual pulley system. Good call. All right, talk to you guys later, and yeah, happy Black Friday, and yeah, thanks for tuning in. Gotta figure out how to stop this thing.